Hey YouTubers, this is Aisha and this is going to be my BEA Day 1 haul and kind of a bit of a wrap up. Now, excuse the fact that I have a tank top on. It's hot as blue blazes outside and we're getting our AC detailed before we can turn it on. Let's get started. So I started off Thursday with my sister. We got into Penn Station at 6 o'clock. We walked down. We were online by 6:15, 6:25. I'll insert pictures here. We, yeah, we got there by 6:25, 6:30, and the line was ridiculous. So while my sister stayed online, I popped down and got my badge. Then I switched with her, and she went and got her badge. We got our tickets for the day. Then we went and popped our suitcase down into the baggage check, which I'm very glad they got this year. It was so much neater than it has been for the past 2 years. So it was easy, quick, snap, $6, hand in our bags, get our tickets, go about our business. We joined the line to go into this, go into the hall, and we sat down and just double checked our schedules for the day. I'm going to show you my schedule. I have 4 pages of items that I wanted to get, and the highlighted ones are ones that I got. And ones that she got, and the ones that are not highlighted we didn't get. Most of them I didn't expect to get. They were just kind of, if I happened to be in that section, then I would grab them. And I'm keeping this because I'm going to go look for those books online. Okay, so we started off the day with Harlequin, and we had breakfast with Harlequin Teen, and we got this really cool bag that says I like big butts and I cannot lie. It's a massive bag, and inside were quite a few books. We had a round robin breakfast where there was about 15 tables with bloggers and reviewers sitting at the table, and people came to, round robin works like we got introduced to them. They sat at the panel. I'll show a picture here. And then they came around and sat and talked to us about which books they were excited about. They talked to us about why they purchased the book they did, why we're reading the book we're about to read. So the following books are the books that we got at the breakfast. So we started off with Ghost House by Alexandra Ardenetto, and she explained that she went to England and she autographed it for me. And she went to England to do research and how much fun she had. El Said came around and he talked about his book, which is coming out July. And we just got a sampler of Let's Get Lost, and he talked about what he had to do to get around, to figure it out. And then he talked about his trip. It was like 19 airports and bus stops in 11 days. Like, it was ridiculous. The book we got was Robin Talley's Lies We Tell Ourselves, and this book is one I'm really looking forward to. When she told us what the book was about, my sister and I looked at each other and we were like, we so have to read that. And of course she autographed it for us, and this book is going to be awesome. I can just tell. Robin was really well informed. She did a lot of research to get this book done, and I liked talking to her about where she went, what she did, what letters she looked up, and the information that was out there for her. And I'm glad someone's looking into that and researching it, you know, other than minorities. So when she came to our table, it was awesome. So Lies We Tell Ourselves. The next one was Invisible by Dawn Metcalf, which is book 2 in the series, the Twix series. She wasn't there, unfortunately, but she got stuck on the train. But we got the copy, and they showed us what the cover is going to look like, and I am dying for that cover. So I'm really excited to read this and get myself a physical copy to have on my shelves. Since this one's not signed, I'll read it, pass it on to the local librarian. Next one I got was one of the ones that I really came to BEA for. I came to BEA for 4 books in particular, and this was one of them. Talon by Julie Kagawa, which is book 1 in the Talon series, and Julie is extremely hilarious. And I was so upset because I had taken out all of my books to bring to get her to sign the Call of Forgotten series, and I completely forgot them at home. But she signed this one, and it was really cool. And then she did, for one of the girls that was at our table, she drew a really cool dragon in her book. So Julie was really awesome to sit down and talk to, and she really made Talon sound so awesome. The next person, I'm going to insert a picture here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I sat down and had Breakfast with Jennifer L. Armentrout. It was awesome. Now, I only really started reading Jennifer's reading because of BookTube. Writing Jennifer's writing because of BookTube. And I picked up Wet Hot Kiss before we went because everyone was talking about it. So even though I was supposed to be on a ban, I went ahead and purchased it so I could have some sort of reference, but I didn't. And I thoroughly enjoyed getting Stone Cold Touch because I don't know about y'all, but I really hate cliffhangers. I really hate waiting really long for cliffhangers. So this is coming out in November. Oh my gosh. And then even more awesome, Jen signed Wait For You for us, and this was awesome. Left at 9 to go do the Neil Patrick Harris signing, and I hit the showroom floor in the autograph signing. One of the first books I ended up getting was Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly, and I thoroughly enjoyed grabbing this because I was looking forward to reading A Nice Mermaid Tale. And so we picked up the next one, which is David Bell's A Forgotten Girl, and this is a copy of Lacy Eye, which sounded so amazing, and this is by Jessica Treadway. And this one comes out to you, holy macaroons, March 10th, 2015. My sister was really awesome and got me a copy of I Am Pilgrim by Terry Hayes because I was stuck online and missed the signing. I seem to be stuck on a lot of lines. The next book I got was Mary Jane Clark's The Old Black Magic, and this sounds amazing. And the cover is very pretty. And the inside cover is my favorite color of all time, and it's purple. The Things You Kiss Goodbye, which sounds amazing, and this is by Leslie Connor, and this is autographed as well. And it says, enjoy this kiss, all best, Leslie. Then we got The Orchard of Hope by Amy Nefsinger. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking forward to this cover. This cover is amazing. They're wolves, like chasing apples, chasing other wolves. I'm not quite sure what that is down there, but this looks pretty cool. And this one comes out June 2014. The Good Girl by Mary Kubica. This one comes out in August, and this one's from Harlequin. So while they were doing the Harlequin signing, I also got After Hours by Rochelle Allairs, who I absolutely love. My girl Brenda Jackson was there signing her newest, Westmoreland, and this one's All for Love. And then Donna Hill was there, and this one is Endless Summer Nights, and this is an anthology. Next book soothed my soul and made me feel better, and that was The Book of Life by Deborah Harkness. Now this was kind of a silent drop. No one kind of knew about it. It was on the flyer, but it wasn't on the regular book list for BEA. So I was over there and I kind of inquired about it, and she leaned over and told me to come back at 3:15, and I was there at 3:05. I'm pumped about this. This comes out July 15th, so I'm going to be reading this before that, and I'm going to fangirl and scream and cry and all the feels. It's the last one. I also picked up a copy of Claiming the Doctor's Heart by Renee Ryan. Another sneak book that no one kind of knew was out there was Macmillan's Rainbow Rowell's Landline. They were giving it out. They were like behind the curtain handing them out. So I ran over. We were standing on the Harlequin line when a friend came by with it, and we ran over and grabbed one. And it's signed. I didn't realize it was signed. It's signed. Oh, that's so awesome. But yeah, so that's Landline by Rainbow Rowell. Then I joined the line for Lux by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the bind-up of the two first books, Onyx and Obsidian. Jennifer Probst line, is it Probst? I say Probst. Line, and got Executive Seduction. And this is a short one, but I am looking forward to it. Then I got The Husband List from Cindy Kirk over at Harlequin, also autographed. And then Grave Danger by Katie Lee, and she is hilarious as well. And we had a blast talking, and then I had to move along because other people weren't so entertained by me talking to her. I went online for the John Land signing, and John Land is awesome. He signed the book, he signed a couple of bookmarks, he signed a poster for me with the cover on there, and then he told me a secret that I'm super excited to wait. I cannot wait to read. I'll be keeping in contact with you, John. I'll be keeping contact with you. And then I ran over to Spencer Hill, and I got Forest in the Whispers by Jennifer Mariga. And it came with like a little tattoo thingy. And she signed it saying Magic Listens, BEA 2014. And I am so pumped for this. Vision by Lisa Armowitz, also autographed. And that's going to be fun, fun, fun. I got I Wish by Elizabeth Langston, which was the one I like totally ran over there for, and I was excited to get this. And there's like a whole bunch of swag in here I didn't really notice, but I'm looking forward to this one. I got Michael Grant's Messenger of Fear. I missed the signing, but I got a copy at the booth, so you know, the line was ridiculous. I got Amy Zhang's Falling Into Place. Also missed the signing, but got a copy. 5 Days Left by Julie Lawson Timmer. Ilona Andrews, Burn For Me, which comes out October 28th, 2014. Next thing that happens, I went to lunch with Grand Central Publishing and Forever Romance. And it was several different authors. Brenda Jackson was going to be there, Cecilia Tan, D.L. King, and a few others. So the first person I met when I was in there was Jodi Ellen Malpez, for the author of This Man. This is going to be a trilogy, and I am dying to read this. So excited. We had a little mishap. She signed this for me and was extremely excited for it. And I put it down to talk to her and Cecilia Tan, and they started cleaning up and they took my copy. So I ended up going upstairs and getting a new copy. And thank you so much, Jodi, for that. Then I completely and totally fangirled over Cecilia because I missed her signing and she was down there. And I was like, yes! And she signed this one for me, and this one's called Slow Seduction, and I was extremely excited for that. King walked in, and I just... I hope I made sense, guys. Like, I totally love your writing, and I hope I didn't just completely embarrass myself. Like, I was so excited to be there. That's... like, I think my brain shut down and my mouth just ran off with me. The next book I got was Masquerade by Nereid Dawson, and this one is a new to me author. But then we got some, this is called A Taste of Forever. It's a sampler of several different titles, and these books are so dangerous to my budget because every time I start to read these things, they give you about 3 or 4 chapters, and then you get so hooked that you completely have to have the full book, which is a smart strategy but bad for my budget. I also got Jill Chavez's Once in a Lifetime, a Lucky Harbor novel. And I'm pumped about that. Jill Chavez's Lucky Harbor, which is bind up of At Last, Lucky in Love, and Forever and a Day. The last thing I got was Jessica Sorensen's Breaking Nova. And this one comes out in... I have no idea. Yeah, this is an uncorrected manuscript. I wish they would put the book out like this. I think this is totally awesome. And I hope that's the cover because it's party. So there you have it, guys. That's my book list for today. I did, however, get some more swag, and I want to show you that. We stopped by the Harlequin booth and got the really awesome new Harlequin bags, which is so much more sustainable and durable than last year's. Central, I got this one. It says Grand Central Life and Style. Of course, I showed you the Chronicle. And then I got a bunch of buttons, the Book of Life buttons, and a ton of bookmarks, which so my day one was Amazeballs, and my sister's day one was Amazeballs because she got to meet Neil Patrick Harris. So yeah, we had a blast at BEA, and because we packed 2 suitcases this time, we were really, really well prepared instead of one, and we didn't struggle with it, and we knew to take the buses to Penn Station and just hop the train to our destination. So the first day was really, really well done for us. How was your day one at BEA? Share down in the comments below. I know personally I thought it was more organized than it has been in years. The lines moved better, ticketing was done well, we got our information as soon as possible, and we went through quickly. Some of the lines did take a little while, but you know, what do you expect? They had a lot of new adult authors that were really popular, a lot of romance authors that were popular. I found that this year, BEA's day one seemed to be heavily focused on young adult, romance, and just a few nonfiction titles in there. But I had a blast. Share down in the comments down below. Are there any books on this list that you're looking forward to? I'll leave a link to the Goodreads page down below so you guys can check out the full list of books that I received at BEA. Do be aware that there will be some reviews coming up in the next few months. Some of these are way ahead. There's one that's for March 2015, so you're not going to see anything about that for a while. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You have a good day, and be on the lookout for BEA 2 and 3 and my BookCon explanation and wrap up for the entire BEA. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.